It's Week 17 of the National Football League. And coming up, we're going to see Keenan Allen. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Redwoods and the Seahawks, and it's all up next.
It is loud and it is wet as we welcome you inside Lumen Field on your standard rain-filled afternoon in Seattle, Washington. Today, Week 17 is set for football now on a rainy Sunday afternoon. And off we go from Seattle. This fielded right at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on speed over parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And Charles, you look at this defense, they were a very loose group coming into the week, knowing they kind of had the upper hand going into this one, taking on a team that hasn't won in a month and a half.
And that works well for you if you establish your dominance early in the game against a team that's struggling. But if somehow they fashion some plays together early, knock them back on their heels, that looseness can be used against them. And then they're trying to scramble to make sure they get their game right.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. The numbers for Walker last week: 17 carries, 70 yards.
And those numbers have both he and his blockers motivated this week. They saw that yardage total climbing, but stopped short of 100. Every one of them has to be driven this week to help him reach the century mark.
Now Murray. And his throw is going to be incomplete. But you look at this defense. They played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
He's got his target. That's complete. And touchdown, Seattle. Josh Downs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 3rd-year quarterback.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
Wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
And hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Young working out of the gun.
Throw the ball!
And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down.
What the heck just happened?
Nichols in there to take him down.
On these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more yards for the go-around, a first down as well. Young now from the 50. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. On play action, Young. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. You talk about this Seahawk defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Out of the gun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Draw play, it's Eckler. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and it puts him off with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping in one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true, isn't it? Because otherwise, you get out of what you plan to do during the game, and it's still early. Don't get crazy because you gave one up. Just respond as you just noted.
So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Redwoods respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here, as they've got it with a 2nd and 14 upcoming. Play action. Now it's Murray. Full out right, pulled in by Gans. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Morning, whoever's watching.
Thanks
for joining.
Protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time. Wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice game.
The Prius AI in the chat. Tell me how bad I'm playing.
Nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Gee, thanks, Dylan. You're so positive.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now here's a pass on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. Running right, here's Walker. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change
One good play.
In that area.
Come on.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. To throw, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right.
Come on. This aggravates me. I play for that. I even released the guy to come and get him, and he still gets 10 yards.
Oh, man. Just when the D thought they had the answer for it, he went and changed the question. Surprises him by taking off himself. Is able to set up his offense pretty with a 1st and goal.
Murray. He's got it.
That kind of throw happens.
To hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Going backward, cross body.
Walker. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Not only was that a terrific play, but that loss of yardage they created this close to their own goal line, that gives them a little breathing room now as they move them back.
And they're breathing fire a little bit right now, aren't they? And he's got it. For the Seahawks touchdown.
Complete breakdown.
Josh Downs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
is so
And
slow.
beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. You look at the numbers on the year, up over 1,100 yards.
I don't know how to do that.
Had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time runner.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line?
I don't know. I can't go back and pinpoint it, but it's a great tradition, and it rewards those guys because they don't really get the attention that they deserve. We rarely call their names. It's a nice way for them to end their season.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. On second down, Eckler. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. They'll try to throw now. Young. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost.
What was that?
But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn.
Deadeye, and it's nowhere near him.
Yeah, they'll need to get to the 35.
Oh, I hate this.
Going on third down. Young set to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And that'll wind up.
I hate when I can't see my play art, right?
Tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 19. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down and 8. Young to throw it. He finds his man Johnson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Young. And it's caught. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Young trying to hurry them up to the line here. Now Young to
throw the ball.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they're back at the 7 now for 3rd and goal. Young to throw it. Flushed out right.
Waste of the drive. Waste of the drive.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. But, Charles, we saw pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. To throw, Young. He dumps it to Eckler underneath. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. Now that sets up 3rd and 2. Eckler now between the tackles. 75 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. He's still about 3 yards shy of the first as the 4-yard pickup brings him to 3rd down.
Oftentimes we play some offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Now Young on 4th down.
Hold on to the ball. This is so aggravating.
It looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It was the linebacker, Shaquille Leonard, who applied the heat. So here's a 3rd and 14. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just in the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. The offense heading back out as we take a closer look at Austin Eckler. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now she's trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage. And, again, that second score here in the 3rd quarter. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Looking to throw, Young. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring him 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
Now here's Young. He'll get this out wide to Eckler. He's across midfield. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing, Young. He's got Allen. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. First down, and they stick with Eckler. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Now a 2nd and 6. Young now. Buying time to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field and brings up 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Austin Eckler. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Redwoods have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And Austin Eckler capped it off with the touchdown reception. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Yeah, Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to go. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Murray now to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. The offense on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Looking into the raindrops, and he muffs it. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
I'm impressed,
Yeah, I am impressed. That means 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That does.
But how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talking about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadruple. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
128 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 4. Young. This is swung out to Eckler. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. What a difference a week makes. 5 interceptions in their last game. Here we are, fourth quarter. He's played mistake-free football.
And I'm sure that we can look back on the past week and say, okay, he spent time in the film room and they worked on his mechanics. Sometimes it's just your team believing in you, his coaching staff believing in you, and you relax and play to your potential. He's doing that in this game.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Up the middle with Eckler. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. It's Eckler again. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Austin Eckler, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Redwoods are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And we will get another look at Seattle's offense. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Leonard able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one completes Alec Pierce. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Throwing on first down is Murray. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Throwing now is Murray. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, This is NFL football at its best. Here's third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Left side complete to Lockett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone's going to be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession.
Hey, whoever joined, what's up?
Now the
Welcome.
question is obvious. Do you try
Morning.
to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try and get the touchdown later.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
The outside recovery team out there.
And this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it?
Oh, they're not onsiding it.
Do you kick it deep?
Interesting.
To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a give running left is Eckler. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get it just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. They'll run again. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. And Young's going to throw it here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Young. And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch his arm there. The leg still there. This has been a tough game. Young. Throwing
What is he doing?
He's got Eckler. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 40.
I don't know what.
Hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Now the offense got
to try to get to some goals here, stat-wise. It's not going to happen. The 85 yards. Still going to try.
We'll be back after this. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Young to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there.
Oh, good.
Incomplete.
Good. Might not be signing his extension. That stinks. It serves me right going for extra yards.
This is 3rd and 10. They'll try the right side with Eckler. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the first down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Murray. And that one too wide and incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough, and these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good run.
There you go.
That would have been a
Got my
great
goal.
play.